Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to today's third and final video. We're going to have a look at the weather for the next 10 to 14 days for today's final video. Day 10 will take us to the 3rd of June, I think. And we'll be able to extend out beyond that with the GFS and ECM ensembles. Very around a good week. So have a look at Surface V2 at the end of the video for the next 4 weeks. So that will get us into the second half of June. I shall get on with that for you in a moment. Just say that the first video today was our 6 AM upload, and we've also released the ECMWF 30-6 weeks look at UK and for the rest of Europe too, and check out those 2 videos therefore if you'd like to do that. And thank you so much everybody for doing this. Right, so just say things like, share, subscribe on videos. Thank you so much. We are very, very close now to 13.4k. Got to put on around 6 or 7 subscribers only to get to 13.4k. So if you can give us a sub, that would be great, you know, and we'll get to 13.4k. It's been a long time since put on our last 100. We got to 13,300 subscribers around February, I think, and of course I had to go off for over a month, and I disappeared, and so we've been at 30.3k for a very, very long time. We are so close to 13.4k now, so please sub, and then we're going to grind on. We'll be grinding. You know we love to grind. We'll be grinding on to 14,000 subscribers. But I do not know when we will get there. Long time to go. I think we'll get to 14k. But anyway, 13.4k is in sight. So if you can give a sub, then thank you so much everyone for doing that. Right, we're going to start off with the CT then. The central temperature is still standing at 13.6. Which is around 3 degrees above 6.99 average. That is provisional up to yesterday, to the 23rd of May. These are the GFS upper air temperature and precipitation ensembles the next couple of weeks. And at London today, red line is the 30-year upper air temperature average for London. We're starting off a little bit below average at the moment. Going to be a slight tick up to come around mid part of the week. And then we're going to see the upper air temperature sliding back again at the end of the week and into the weekend. Through the first week of June, this period just here, there is a slight warming trend within the GFS ensemble today. Does mask a little bit of scatter though, so we've got these warm ensemble members returning up here. They disappeared yesterday, but they're back. Some quite hot outliers up there. And then we've got these warmer or these cooler outliers down here. So it's all a bit of a mixed bag, really, from around sort of month's end onwards, this period just here. It's up in the air if you pardon the pun. And, you know, we could turn very warm. We might keep it cool. We're just going to have to wait and see. Things still not resolved for this first week of June. Precipitation-wise, it's going to be relatively dry, actually, once today's showers are out of the way for the rest of this week. And then through the first week of June, maybe a little bit of a wetter signal beginning to appear. Temperature anomalies from the 24th of May to 1st of June are coming out a little bit below average, not just for UK, but for most parts of Europe, actually, slightly under par with the temperature anomaly. And the precipitation anomaly from the 24th of May to 1st of June is drier than average through most parts of Western Europe, UK and Ireland included in that. Latest wind flow map from earthnullschool.net shows up we're bringing the wind from off the Atlantic Ocean today, and those westerly winds are feeding in showers. Let's go through the chart data then. Mr. UK Met Euro is looking for midnight on Friday in a northwesterly wind, then rather unsettled in the north, which is high pressure building into the south, and then over the weekend into the next week, that high pressure pushing northwards, becoming a northern blocking feature, low pressure in the North Sea. So next week with the UK Met Euro is actually going cool and showery with blocking, high latitude blocking, northern blocking, around Greenland and Iceland, and a trough of low underneath it in the North Sea. That will bring showers and longer spells of rain to eastern areas early next week, and looks pretty cool as well with the wind in from a north or a northeasterly direction. Icon is looking like this, with high pressure to the southwest, low pressure to the northeast, winds in from a cool, showery northwesterly direction. On Friday, into the weekend, that high pressure pushing northwards, reaching northwards, becoming a blocking feature, pulling in a cool and showery north and northeasterly wind by the early part of next week. Very, very similar to the UK Met Euro, with lots and lots of northern blocking, with Icon, masses of blocking in high latitudes again, around Greenland and Iceland. Trough of low pressure issue here. Winds are coming in from a north and northeast direction. It's looking cool and a little bit mixed there early next week for the beginning of June. GFS midnight run, again rather cool and showery for those northwest winds on Friday. Over the weekend, high pressure ridging northwards. However, the GFS is not taking that high pressure as far north as it was yesterday. So early next week, we keep the high pressure more or less in over top of the country, less of the northerly northeasterly. So that is actually a drier and rather warmer scenario for the early part of next week. By day 10, high pressure just outside north-northwest. We're bringing in like an easterly wind there. That could bring showers into southeast in particular, and cooler temperatures there. Further north and west, looking mainly dry under that ridge of high pressure, probably quite warm. That's Bank Holiday Friday, for Jubilee Day, Friday 3rd of June. After that, we sort of go into more of a westerly flow with high pressure ridging in from the west this time. That brings a lot of dry and warm weather to England and Wales. It's a little bit more unsettled though for Scotland and Northern Ireland. By the end of the GFS midnight run, we're under like a large area of high pressure, looking mainly dry and very warm. So GFS is shifting back toward drier and warmer weather today. I can't keep up with it, to be honest, what's going on here for this first week or so of June. The twists and turns that we've had with this are just unbelievable. This is the GFS 6 there. Again, looking rather cool and showery on Friday. Then over weekend to next week, look, we're not getting that high pressure north, so we're keeping the high pressure centred over the top of the country now with the GFS output next week, which means that it turns dry and warm. We're not taking that high pressure into high latitudes. It's trying to ridge in that direction, but it's not getting there, so it's just sitting over the country, and so that is like a warm and dry type scenario now through the early part of next week. If this was like middle of winter, the GFS would be cancelling a cold spell actually right now. We get up toward day 10 and we look like that. So still at high pressure essentially located. See, the heights are rising to the north. So we have got like the northern blocking that is still setting up there within the high latitudes. But we're not seeing that high pressure north. It's just sort of sticking around the UK, Ireland, and so therefore, like, it was warm and dry next week with the GFS output. Another change there for those opening days of June. And in the XA range, like, we keep that high pressure still there, so GFS swinging back to warm, dry, maybe quite hot, dry weather for the opening days of June, actually. That's how it finishes up. So by then, probably starting to pull in the trough from the northeast, but how seriously we will take that, I don't know. So the GFS is swinging back towards a hotter, drier opening week to June, definitely. Certainly on the operationals, anyway. If you enjoyed the video, please smash the like button, make sure you sub to the channel, thank you so much for doing that. Drop a comment, let us know what you think about this and all of our videos. Thank you so much. Right, we shift on to a GEM with high pressure from southwest, low pressure from northeast, winds in from a rather cool and showery northwesterly direction. Into the weekend, high pressure is dominating the weather, but it's slightly to our west, bringing in some slightly cooler air from the north. And early next week, the high pressure goes further northwards, we pull in these cooler northern winds by day 10, which is Friday the 3rd of June, bank holiday Friday. We've got blocking, northern blocking, and we're bringing the wind from like a north-northeast direction with low pressure, probably threatening shallow distance into the northeast. And then the ECM looks like that. Again, rather cool, showery northwesterly winds on Friday into the weekend. High pressure reaching northwards, mainly dry over the weekend, but starting to pull cooler air into the eastern regions. And then early next week, high pressure goes further north, becomes a high latitude blocking type feature, bringing the wind in from the northeast. Pressure is lowering as well, so it's not only turning cooler, but it's also turning more unsettled with the ECM through next week, and low pressure is actually breaking through by Thursday, 2nd of June. That's spring bank holiday Thursday. Low pressure is breaking through them from off the Atlantic, turning wetter with that one. So out of all the models, I think the ECM is the most unsettled for next week, and will bring outbreaks of rain and cooler temperatures as well. Actually, I'm going to show you the precipitation type forecast based on that, or the precipitation forecast based on that ECM run from Precipitation.com. So shout out today, band of rain pushing through tomorrow. Then we're going into a drier trend at the end of the week and into the weekend. Then next week starts to see showers breaking out before, look at this, longer spells of rain begin to move in from the west and south, so turning quite wet there by the 2nd of June. That is the bank holiday, first day of the bank holiday weekend, of course. And that's looking quite wet across many parts of the country. Band of heavy rain moving north, so more wet weather pushing in for 3rd of June, for the Jubilee Friday, beginning to turn wet across western areas at midnight as far as we go there. These are the odds on the table within the summer day for day 10, which gets us to the 3rd of June. From the Icelandic Met Office, 15 members of the ECM ensembles are showing high pressure to our west and northwest. Low pressure is east. Winds are coming in from like a northerly northeasterly direction. So cool but reasonably dry with that. 11 with high pressure in the northern latitudes, but low pressure is threatening from the Atlantic. That will be bringing up some warmer air from the south though. We've got 10, including the control and the operational run, hinting at lower pressure breaking through from off the Atlantic Ocean with blocking up here and high pressure towards France. Then we've got 8 with a trough of low over top of the country in combination with a mid-Atlantic ridge to northern blocking. So that's the coolest and most unsettled option. Winds are in from the north and the low pressure bringing outbreaks of rain too. And then we've got 7 with high pressure again within the northern latitudes. That's going to be bringing like an easterly or a northeasterly flow. And lower pressure could be threatening from the south with that. In 2 weeks' time, these are the options that we've got. This will get us to the 8th of June. 18 members of the ECM ensemble. They're looking cool and wet. Look at this, low pressure, trough of low pressure across northern West Europe in combination with the mid-Atlantic ridge up towards Greenland. So that's a cool wet scenario. 17 with high pressure in the Atlantic going northwards, lower pressure to our south-southeast. Winds are in from the northeast direction with that. West weather with that is in the south and looks quite cool. And then 16 with high pressure over the top of the country, bringing quite a lot of dry weather with it. That's the warmest, driest option. But, gather from that as we go through June, it does look like the ECM ensembles are indicating a little bit of a deterioration today to something cooler and wetter. It's all to be revealed, I think, this. I don't think anything is sorted out, probably from as early as the beginning of next week, to be honest. So let's reach to finally, it's a 500 millibar high dynamics break down into week periods. The first week period will take us from the 24th to the 30th of May. The coming week will have above average heights over and to the west of the country, bringing lots of dry weather with it. Winds will be coming around that high pressure from a northerly direction. So relatively dry, but a little bit on the cool side. Week 2 is going to be the 31st of May to the 6th of June, with high pressure then away to the northwest. Winds coming in from like an east or northeast direction. Mainly dry, but probably quite cool, I would have thought. Week 3 will be the 7th to the 13th of June, with low pressure over and to the east of the country. High pressure is to the northwest. Winds are coming in from a northwesterly direction, unsettled and rather cool with that. And then week 4 is going to be the 14th to the 20th of June. High pressure in the middle of the Atlantic, mid-Atlantic ridge, up to Greenland, trough of low pressure over the northwest of Europe, winds in from an east or a northeasterly direction. That looks rather cool and wet through the middle part of June. But as everything is still to be revealed as early as next week, I think we can say that, that's not really worth worrying about. Right, if you've enjoyed the video, then please can you hit that like button, smash it, destroy it. Thank you so much for doing that. Drop a comment, let us know what you think about this and all of our videos. And please don't forget to subscribe on your way out. And tell your friends and family to subscribe as well. And get us to 13,400 subscribers. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. We are so close to 13.4k now. If we could hit it, in the next day or so, that would be great if we could do that. Thank you so much, everyone. And that's it for today's video. So tomorrow, we'll have a 6 AM upload. We'll have a 10 to 14 day video again tomorrow also. And maybe a bank holiday update, I don't know. But just keep watching this space, and it'll all be revealed tomorrow what we're doing. For today's video, so that's all for now. And thanks for watching.